Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to talk about your week 4 work. So you have a discussion for week 4. And then for this discussion, you're going to think about your current and previous jobs. And then on what occasions have you experienced the 4 types of reinforcement? And then you're going to describe those experiences in detail. Well, all right. Anyway, so that's what you're, sorry, I had to change that, mess that one up, didn't I? Okay. So anyway, just talk about that, and that's something you're reading about in your text. And you're just going to kind of reflect on that. And for your week 4 paper, let me just get down to that. You're going to read chapter 6, and then you're going to conduct some external research on developing reward systems. So you're going to see some things in your text about that, but I also want you to do some external research because sometimes there are more novel, more current, innovative ways of rewarding employees that might not be mentioned in your text. So that's why I'm asking you to kind of do some external research as well. So what you're going to do after you do the research is develop a revised reward system for your current or past job. Either a current one or past one, it doesn't matter. You can pick. You're not required to use your current job. If you could think of a better example in your past, that's fine. That might apply to a certain type of reward system that you want to develop. And then consider the issues that can occur and address those in your new system. So that's what you're going to write about. It's paper, APA format. Well, try APA format, but at least write it in essay format. So we want to practice our APA, but we definitely want to make sure we're writing in essay format. So, an essay is indented paragraphs, an introduction, a conclusion, a title page. But APA is more specific. It's got running heads. We've got reference format for references and in-text citation. So, again, practice your proper format if you can, but whatever you do, at least list the references that you're using at the very end, at the very least. Also, inside the paper, I'm going to need to know what source goes where, so you're going to need to use an in-text citation. If it's not formatted perfectly, that's okay. But I do need to know what part of the paper, is sourced, where it's sourced from. So that's what you want to at least make sure to include that in the body of the text. But essay format, if it's not perfect APA format, which is very specific, again, that's okay. I'm asking you to practice it, but I do want an essay, and I want some sources at the end. So, and if you can put it, in the body of the paper, you could show me, okay, so because I could read your paper and I don't know, well, what part of this is, from what reference. That's what in-text citations are for, where you have a little, inclusion in the parentheses with an in-text citation. But again, that's part of APA format. I'm looking for you to practice that, but at minimum, I need an essay, at least the essay format. So I hope that makes sense. Again, my offer stands. If you would like to email me a draft by Friday night, I'll be happy to look at it for you and give you some pointers. That is an open invitation for the remainder of the class. Each week there's a paper. So I have had some people utilize that, and I'm very glad to see that. But that is something you can always do if you have the time to get it done a little early, because after Friday I'm not going to have enough time to turn it around to you. So if you can get it in by Friday night, I can take a quick look and say, okay, you might want to do this, add a little content here, or you might want to change this format issue here. Something like that I can help with and kind of guide you. All right, that's really all there is to it. If you have any questions or concerns for week 4, let me know. I will be grading this week. I don't know when exactly, but Probably, as I usually do, by midweek, you usually have your grades. And so that's all. If you have any questions, let me know and have a great week.